So guys, as we were discussing, this is a second demo that we are going to conduct. This will be also a little bit extended session. Guys, I request each one of you, if you have any doubts or queries, please hold on with your queries, make a note of that, and I will be taking up all your queries and try to address all your doubts after the session. Okay. If something is very important or important to discuss in between the discussion, please raise your hand and I will give you an opportunity to talk and discuss your things. Okay. Guys, the objective to conduct a demo, second demo, is that you should be getting a more familiarity on the course, on the methodology that we are going to follow, and the capability. You will be getting a good sort of judgment that whether this course is meant for you, or whether we as an organization could be making a true judgment to your investment of your time and efforts and money and those sort of things, and where you will be landing after learning this particular course. Okay. So guys, we will be conducting this session, repeating whatever the things that we have discussed. We will be at a very high level. We will be repeating the session one. We will be practically demonstrating some of the screens so that you will be getting a fair idea how and where and what sort of tools that we are offering, what sort of uh, components we will be delivering and discussing with you guys. Okay. In addition to that, guys, we will be discussing some of the concepts as well, so that you will be able to understand what these concepts, how we are going to make you understand about the concepts. Clear? Talking about, guys, as we discussed yesterday, we started with and we have discussed about what is this course all about, who can take up this course, what will be the career scope for this particular trained professional. Is there any prerequisite? Is course required any dependencies that okay, you have to be an IT background or a computer knowledge or something? Do the freshers are fit for this course or experienced person? So both the things can work about. Okay. What we get as a part of this particular training, as we discussed, that you will be getting a 5 months access for the system. Okay, you will be getting a 2 months access for this OIC system. You will be getting lifetime access. You will be getting your own portal. We already have our own learning portal, guys. Once you get yourself enrolled, you will be getting registered and getting an access to this particular platform, and you should be able to see and access all the course that you have taken up. You can go to those particular courses, and for each of the courses you will be seeing all these trainings and materials will be available. All the recorded videos are getting uploaded that you can access on daily basis. Okay. All these sort of things will be provided and lifetime access will be provided for this. Okay. Apart from that, guys, what we discussed is this course is specifically for any domain, like you might be from HR domain, sales domain, teaching domain, accounting domain, or hospitality domain, IT or non-IT background, doesn't matter. This is a complete fusion technical course that will fit in for all the product families. That is the financial, supply chain, and HCM. Okay, guys, we discussed like what is different tools, what is ERP tool, why this has been involved, why we should go with the fusion as a tool, what is the role of a fusion technical consultant. We discussed that okay, there could be multiple tools that could be built by different organizations in the market. Okay, why we will choose Oracle as a primary tool? Why should we invest our time learning the tool from the Oracle? The reason is that Oracle is the biggest organization who's the market leader into the ERP and database related tool. It is having almost 4 to 5 years of 4 to 5 decades of experience. Okay, the mostly all multinational companies are using Oracle. Okay, owner is the fifth richest person. So you might have considered that how much is the earning potential Oracle is having. So many clients, so many customers. Okay, lot of job opportunities are there. And after learning this course, guys, you will be getting a fair amount of opportunities to travel abroad. You will be getting an on-site opportunities. You will be getting an a short time to long time or permanent settlement opportunities could be there for US, France, UK, Germany. Okay, all across the globe, Oracle is a global tool that has been utilized. Okay, guys, Oracle has multiple tools that we have discussed. Two major tools that has been discussed by Oracle is that is EBS. We can consider EBS is the previous version of the Fusion, and the latest version is the Fusion, which is a cloud-based tool. Guys, in addition to that, we discussed that there are other companies also which might be having their own products. Each of those products also good enough. Some product might be having some specialization, some merits, some demerits, but but majorly based on certain different factors, the companies, the CEOs, the marketing team, the CFO, the budgeting team, they will decide that as per their strategy, as per their company organizational growth, as per their strategical growth, which tool they will opt in. I cannot say the tool which SAP build is not good enough. That may also be the good and may be able to serve all the purpose, but it's something the choices that the organizations will make to invest into different sort of softwares. Okay, guys, talking about like after being a technical consultant, after being a fusion technical, fusion functional, fusion consultant, different sort of roles that we have discussed. There could be a role as a technical consultant, functional consultant, techno functional consultant, end user, business analyst. There could be multiple sort of job opportunities there. Okay, and where you will be working, guys, majorly being as a consultant, there could be three kind of companies, guys. There is a product based company. Okay, like this is a ERP tool which has been built by Oracle. So guys, if you know how the Oracle has built this tool, there is some company coming up, some startup has come up. They said that, okay, we are also keen to build our own tool. We need a skilled professional who knows the subject, who knows how the bigger companies has built their software. So you can get into those companies like Oracle, keep growing, keep building, keep enhancing their software. So the skilled professional who knows the technology, they can still join Oracle, which is a product based company where you can grow the tool. You can work directly onto the tool. Okay. Other than that, guys, there could be a consulting companies. Consulting companies like guys TCS, Infi, Accenture. Okay, all those service based industry where these are providing some services to their end client. What has happened, you could join to these companies because third kind of companies are client based companies. You can say direct client. Like suppose Tata Sons has implemented, or Reliance Corporation, Reliance Industries has implemented the fusion. Okay, so since Reliance Industry has implemented the fusion, guys, how it has been implemented, what is the cycle? Maybe what has happened, Reliance is the organization, they want to purchase some ERP application. From where they will purchase, there could be multiple organization which has their product. So they will go to each company, check, see the demo, understand what are the key benefit, what are the costing, what are the areas that they offer, and then they have decided, suppose tool which has been offered by Oracle called Fusion is the best fit tool that they want to implement. So guys, what has happened, Reliance will go to Oracle and purchase the license for Fusion application. Okay. But we have purchased the license, or Reliance has purchased the license, but they cannot use this tool immediately by purchasing the software. They need to configure the tool. They need some sort of company, some sort of IT companies who will provide them the consulting that, okay, Reliance, you are into the oil and gas business. To run and manage your business, use this Oracle Fusion software, and we TCS has been expert into implementing this software for multiple oil and based companies. We will help and support you as well. Let's give an opportunity and we will set up these things. So guys, there will be always an opportunity. A product based companies like Oracle may seek an potential candidates who can join their team and work on to build the tool, to build the actual software, to enhance the software. There may be a client-based companies called Reliance Industries. They need a skilled professional who are a trained fusion consultant, because if they have implemented, they have ordered TCS to implement for them. They just purchase, but they don't know whether Oracle is overcharging, whether the feature which Oracle is offering is actually useful or not. They need an internal consultant who will evaluate, who will tell that, okay, although Oracle is offering you this software for 4 crores, offering 5 benefits, but as per our line of businesses, we don't need benefits. We need only 2 features. Please negotiate with them that we will pay only 1 crore, give us only 2 features. Okay. Even if what has happened, Reliance has given a contract to
Sorry
TCS
to
to implement.
interrupt, sir. But I mean, like, we are not able to see your screen if you are sharing any.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just a second. Now is it visible?
Yeah, it
Yeah, now
is.
it's
Thank you.
Okay. So guys, what has happened, although what if you have missed something, that is not something that is required any screen share, but yes, now I will just go repeat. And guys, please let me know if I am going very fast. Okay, this is just very basic sort of understanding. Okay, I want to give you the maximum inputs into the demo so that you will get a look and feel of the tool and the methodologies and the kind of training that you have been into. So guys, what has happened after understanding and learning this tool? Either Oracle will hire you that, okay, this is our tool, we are building this tool and we are enhancing this tool. We need some trained professional who knows our tool so that we can utilize, they can help us to write some code or write some, build some code into our application. Okay, there could be Reliance as the organization who's the end client who has purchased this tool from Oracle. They need a people like you who are the skilled professional so that they can rely on you, that okay, you will be my eyes, you will be my thought process, you will be my mind to understand what Oracle is offering, is it correct or not. In addition to that, we need, Reliance is hiring TCS or Infosys or Accenture to implement the software for you. So while TCS is implementing, TCS may says that okay, we will take 2 crores and we will get it implemented in 6 months of time. But if Reliance also has their own core set of team, consultant, skilled and experienced professional, they will say no, this is overly charged. They are not supposed to charge 2 crore. It can be done in 1 crore and it can be done in 4 months only. Okay, clear? So guys, how Oracle being a product based company, but it is not something that Oracle is the only product based company. If you know ERP application, if you know how the application is working, whether you know from the knowledge of Oracle or SAP or Workday or something, the core functionality, the business process will remain same. So even if you spend 10 years into Oracle as a domain, but SAP may also hire you. So it is a product based company you can get into. Guys, there could be hundred of different consulting companies that can hire you because they are keen to found some skilled professional who can help and support them to serve their end customers. And guys, there could be very bigger organizations which are the end client. See the names like Tata, Adani, BCCI, LIC, FBI, Emirates, Fly Dubai, Acom, Facebook. These all, almost Oracle has more than 50,000 plus Fusion customers. Okay, so 50,000 plus employers minimum. In addition to that, for these 50,000, almost 2 to 3,000 different small scale to big scales consulting companies are also there, which are regularly seeking a consultants like us. Okay, clear? So guys, we discussed what different type of consultant we have. Majorly, we have a functional consultant, technical consultant, and techno-functional consultant. This particular course is more of a technical, but we are claiming that we will make you something 85 ratio 15 as a techno-functional consultant, which is a very good high demand number. In addition to that, guys, the best sort of consultants that are looked for into the market, somebody who knows Fusion technical plus OIC, somebody who knows how to build the interface or integration. So this entire course is making you believe and making you capable as a Fusion technical plus OIC consultant. Okay. So guys, do we get multiple opportunities in Fusion? Yes, there has been lot of opportunities in Fusion as a tool. We will be working with clients, on-site opportunity, recession free, working with management and higher officials. Guys, we are not going to work with small business people or something. Either you are implementing the finance for the company or supply chain, how the material will be procured, where it has been saved, how the security has been implemented, how the HR policies has to be defined into the system. That requires that you will be always working with the top shot guns of the organization. CHRO, direct reporting and working with CFO, direct reporting and working with the procurement team, the CIOs, all big shot of guns you will be reporting. So you will be having a good sort of social relationship, a chance of social relationship, always getting new opportunities. Guys, what has happened, like suppose I told you there is a company called Triotech Technologies and there is a company called TCS Technologies. Both are India based companies, but TCS wants to implement absence management. What TCS says, that that okay, I want to implement an absence management that every female staff, if they have been expecting a pregnant staff, they can avail a you can say maternity leave. TCS says that it doesn't matter whether the female has been completed 6 months or not, they can avail the leave. While Triotech says that okay, as per the government law, we are authorized to provide 6 months of leave, but we have one condition. We want that okay, the employee should need to complete minimum 6 months of length of service within the organization. So guys, what has happened, each organization has a different requirement. So as a consultant, you might be configuring the system in that way, and since the configuration is different, there could be a technical needs also different. That is the reason we will be having a lot of new opportunities and learning opportunities. We will be never getting bored with the things. Okay, talking about guys, what are the major product families we discussed? HCM, supply chain, finance. Each of these product families has different sort of sub modules or modules. Okay, we discuss about the different sort of consulting roles: product owner, client, or customer. We can become an end client, we can become the customer. Okay, we could be an higher implementation partner. Suppose Oracle is a product company, TCS is a service provider company, and Indigo Airlines wants to implement. So Indigo Airlines has hired Accenture to implement a software for them. Kind of project types that also we have discussed, guys. We discussed, suppose Tata is a group having multiple businesses: TCS, Tata Motors, Tata Chemicals, Tata Financial Services. So you understand that okay, Tata is such a complex setup, so many industries, so many employees. So organizations like this sort of forte, this sort of big organization definitely need some sort of tool, some sort of software to manage their resources. Resources could be of a manpower, resources could be money, or resources could be material. Okay, adding to that, guys, we know that okay, this is a readily available. Oracle has built this software and provided this software. Who can access this software, guys? You have to purchase the license from Oracle. Once you purchase the license, you will be getting a URL and you will be getting a user and password. And if you have these three things, you can directly access the software from to your any of the browser. Like suppose, guys, if we go there, this is our software. This is our software. We have one URL. This is the URL provided to us, and we have one username and password. Using that username and password, we will be landing into this particular software. This is the home screen of the software. Guys, very basic things we will be discussing. Slowly and steadily, we will be building our competency to the expert level. And whatever the things that we are going to cover into the first week, that is not the actual technicality. Even as I have already mentioned, this entire 50 different items, only thing that requires the coding, only thing that requires the coding, that is only BIP reports. Other than that, everything is just drag and drop sort of functionalities. Fine as of now?
Fine.
Okay. So guys, in addition to that, as a technical consultant, as we have gone through the course, we need to understand these are the basic thing. Guys, we should need to discuss about the concepts of what is data. Guys, what is data? Suppose I am saying there are certain numbers. Okay, if these are the numbers, what do we understand with these number? We don't know what is number. Data is something that something is there, but that does not conclude anything. That does not conclude any sort of meaning to that. Okay, but if I say that these are the roll numbers, if I say that this is the data, what has happened? Just this is the data, but if we provide some more information, so it will become information. So guys, data is something that does not conclude, that does not have any single identity, that cannot be used as a single identity, that does not have any meaning. But information is something, once the data will get some meaning. Like suppose if I say 54 comma 65 comma 78 comma 34 comma 55, these five numbers, we don't know what these 5 numbers could be. Okay, but if I say this is just the data, but if I say this is weight, so what we understand, this could be the weight of different family members. Or if I say this is marks, so what has become, this we don't understand what it is. Okay, but the moment it we mention marks, it becomes information that these could be the marks of either 5 different student, or it could be marks of a single student into 5 different subjects. Clear guys? Any issue understanding what is data and what is information?
No, clear.
Okay, so guys, we understood these things that I have mentioned. Guys, what has happened, there are certain things that you already know, but as a course curriculum we need to cover up, because there could be someone who are not from the technical background, they are not from the IT background. Okay, so guys, the first term that we have understood, that is data. Anything that does not conclude, or that is meaningless, anything which is meaningless. In actual life, guys, nothing is meaningless in this universe, but something that we are not able to conclude, and the moment we are able to conclude, that will become information. Clear? So guys, if there is a data, if I say age equals to 55 and I say name equals to Piyush. Okay, so guys, if this is the thing, can I say that okay, age equals to, can I say age equals to Jen? No, right? Age should be number only, right? If I say salary, can I say salary could be, can I say salary could be uh, India? No, right? Salary should be some amount, some number only, right? Guys, you are following?
Yes,
Yeah, we
proceed.
are following.
So guys, what has happened? Let's understand few things. You must have, anybody who's from the non-IT background? Guys, in your 10th, 12th, BA, BSc, BCom, MCA, in your MBA, everyone knows little bit about a little bit of programming, anything, HTML, C++, Java, SQL. Guys, question to you guys. Anybody who doesn't know anything technicality, a completely non-technical person in this group? Nobody. Okay. So guys, let's understand few things. If I say, let's go back to our school days or college days, you must have heard or seen this int a equals to 10. Everyone must have gone through this statement into C++. Okay, guys, here what has happened? A is what? A is variable. Like suppose where salary, it is a variable. And what is the value assigned to this variable? 10 is the value which is getting assigned to the variable. So this is variable. And what is 10, guys? 10 is constant. Guys, anything you can recollect like this? Guys, it will be difficult for me to pursue like this if you do not interact in between.
Yeah, Piyush, like,
I did not expect you to be a programmer or something, but something in back of your mind, in your memories, you can correlate and understand these things little bit. If you have
Yeah.
5% memory or understanding, then also it is good enough for me. Okay. So guys, what is constant? Constant is something that cannot be changed. The value of 10, if you say 10, 10 will remain 10 only. But variable is something that, okay, today the salary is 10, but tomorrow we will say that where salary will become 100. Something what has happened, the value which has been assigned to this variable can be changed. Okay. And guys, this int is nothing but that int is called data type. Each variable must be having a data type. Majorly, we have two type of data types. One is text type, other one is number type, or the other one is Boolean type. Boolean type means yes or no, or true or false. So suppose guys, in case I want to capture the name, what I will say is string, or I will say text emp name equals to Piyush, something like that we will capture. Okay. If we say int age equals to 56, if we say something called disable, we say Boolean disability, we will say true, that this guy may be having a disability. So guys, what I was explaining, whenever there is a data, that data could be having some data type associated. It is something that since the technology has advanced, it is not mandatory that we have to declare a variable or give the data type. But if we are seeing 54, 65, 78, you know that these are the numbers. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And in addition to that, guys, how the data can be saved. Have you ever heard about how the data can be presented or saved? Data saving. Guys, I can tell you data can be saved only two ways. One, the first way is file-based system. What is file-based system, guys? This text file, CSV file, Word file, PDF file, and Excel file. What all these? Guys, you can open this file. If I save this file, this is what? This is my notepad file only. So the data, all this that I have written, this is what? This is a data only, right?
Yes.
What this
Yes.
data is? This data is a course notes, or this data is a course contents, or the explanation for you. This is the data. So the data can be saved either into a file based system. File based system is unstructured, right? There is no proper structuring of the data. It's a file, anywhere, anything you can write. It is up to you how you will present and represent the data, and it is up to the individual to understand the data. Other than that, guys, if you are from the engineering background, IT or computers background, you might have heard the word called databases. There is a subject also, DBMS, database management system, database management system. Okay, so guys, next way is that you can save the data into some sort of databases. In databases, it is a structured data. How the data has been saved, it will be in some sort of structure. There will be some sort of tables. Under tables, there will be rows. Under rows, there will
Yes.
be columns. Okay, and under that columns, there will be actual value that will be saved. Clear?
Yeah. Clear. Clear. Piyush.
Okay, so guys, since everything that we are building up, we we are having this particular fusion as an application that may be used by an organization called Tata, which is having so many of the companies. They might be purchasing so many things. They might be handling lot of cash. They might be handling so many of people. So they are supposed to manage and use this application to manage their resources. While managing their resources, guys, what they are supposed to do, they might be creating some data. They might be deleting some data. They might be updating some data. They might be fetching or searching some data. Guys, all these things are called what? These are called, as a technical term, these are called DML operations. What they used to call, these are supposed to be called as a, in a technical language, these are called data manipulation operation, DML, data manipulation operations. Okay. So guys, since this tool has been purchased by Oracle, TCS, TCS has implemented this tool for all its companies, and somebody is creating a data. Daily new people are getting hired. Daily new people are getting terminated, fired. They have been promoted. People are taking leaves. People are applying for some sort of trainings. People are traveling. They are submitting their claims. Okay. lot of things are happening into the system. So every transactions that the end user is doing into the system is accruing some sort of data into the software. So guys, to manage that software, to manage that data, the huge amount of data, we are building and learning this tool. Our role start with this sort of learning of these particular tools. As a technical consultant, we will be building some reports. There has been certain tools and techniques offered by Oracle, like BIP as a tool, OTBI as a tool, HCM extract and web services. We will be learning all these tools. Similar way, guys, there is a tool in which there is a possibility that we want to hire the employees. But if we want to hire the employees, we have to access 5 different screens, access 10 different sections, and fill in maybe 100 different fields. So to hire one employee, it may require half an hour of time from front end application. But instead of that, if you require 10,000 or 1 lakh employees to be hired, so it is not possible to get the hiring done from front end. That is the reason tools to be used, and technical consultant will come into picture to expedite the thing. So main purpose for the technical person to come into the picture, guys, to bring accuracy. What technical person will do? Accuracy. What else they will do? Expedite, consistency. Okay. These are the 3 things that the technical persons are being called, why the technical people are required to perform these sort of jobs. Okay. In addition to that, guys, similar way, as we are extracting the data for different purposes, we could be asked to load the data. For loading the data also, we have different tools that we will be learning. In addition to that, there has been multiple sort of sub tools or utilities that has been offered. Some of these utilities might have their own individual usefulness, or some of the utilities might be required internally or specifically into all these base sort of tools. So we will be extensively working and learning these particular utilities as well. Okay. In addition to that, yesterday also we discussed that how this application is being presented. Okay. As an individual, you want that, okay, you purchase the software, this is your software, and Oracle has sold the software, and Oracle has put their logo into the right hand side corner. You said that, okay, I have purchased this, I don't want your logo. This software is no, Oracle, you are not using this software. Me and my company people are using. I want to personalize the application that in every page my company's logo should need to come. That is the kind of personalization. You said that, okay, I want my application to open into Arabic. You want to say that, okay, I want my application to open not into green texture. I understand that, Oracle, this is your software, and by default you are going to give me the home screen in green in color, but I don't like green. I want pink in color. I understand that you have given me all these links to access to different sort of functionalities and pages. These you have given white in color, but I don't want white. I want red in color. I want bold in color. I don't want these pages to be at the top. I want these links to be the left hand side. Okay. So guys, dealing with all these sort of settings, configuring and redesigning these sheets from the front end as per the individual choice. So since all these is a individual choice, that is the thing, it is called personalization, that we are personalizing the application. What we are personalizing, like we don't want these tiles which are appearing is square in color, square. We don't want square. We want to appear them in round in shape. Okay. We want the logo, and after that there is a text about this particular page or activity, but we don't want the text to be appear in the bottom of the logo. We want this text to be appear at the top of the logo. So guys, all these things we will be learning as part of this particular course curriculum. For that we have almost 5-6 different sort of tools. Each of that tool has different uses and purpose, which we will be learning. Okay. And same way we will be learning web services, web method, OIC, different sort of navigations about each of the utilities and the tool as a fusion, different sort of navigations for the OIC. What are the different sort of services that OIC offered? We discuss primarily OIC offer 3 major type of services: ICSS, VBCS, and PCS. what we are focusing hands on ICS. But guys, we will be making you explain what are these services, what is the purpose, and what is the usefulness of these purpose services. Okay. Guys, we will be discussing about the concept of FTP, folders, how we will be creating these sort of folder structures into FTP, what are external servers, client tool, different sort of client tool, different sort of file path, how to follow and navigate to different folders, all these things. And as we discussed, guys, that okay, data can be maintained into two ways only. One is a file-based structure and other one is database sort of structure. So you tell me, guys, in file what sort of operations are possible? If you can create a file, you can create a new file, right? Apart from that, if file is there, you can read the data from the file, you can open and read the content of the file. If there is a file already exists, what you can do, you can update the content or append the content into the file. What you can do, you can delete the existing file, you can copy the existing file, you can move the file from one location to another location. What else is possible, guys? Is there any other operation that you feel that is possible from the file? Either you can create, you can read, you can, okay, you can create means you can create or write. Create is nothing but you can write into the file. Other than that, guys, any operation that you feel that is possible?
Conversion file.
Conversion of file means no conversion.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, that is all those sort of things we will be discussing. Like what you can do, you can create a folder. In that folder, you can create a file, duplicate a folder or file. You can read the existing file. You can write the content into the file. There is an existing file. You can double click, open and edit that file. If you are opening that file, what you can do? Suppose this is the file. I can either select all, delete everything and then start typing anything. Or otherwise, what we can do, whatever the file contents are there, we can just append my own line, new line data and save it like this. Agreed? Then guys,
Okay.
if there is a file, what you can do maximum, you can save the file, you can delete the file, you can copy a folder, you can copy a file, you can download the file. Download the file means in actual, if this file is saved into your D directory, that does not require any download. But what we are discussing, guys, since starting, we said that ours is a cloud-based tool. So whatever the file that we are building into this particular software, these files are not going to be into your local system. These are into the Fusion software. And where this Fusion software is, it is somewhere into the cloud. There is some server. In case you want to access that file, you need to go to that particular file and download that file. Once you download, that file will be downloaded into your system, into your local system. Okay. Same way, guys, if there are certain files which are available into your local system, like suppose here in my C directory, these files are there. I want to upload this file into my Fusion system. So there could be a possibility that we can upload the file into the Fusion system. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Right. Piyush, what about BPM, Business Process Management?
BPM, yes, that is already
Approvals.
covered. No?
Approval.
Yes, it
You're
is already
dealing with that.
covered. We see transaction console BPM worklist. We will be covering that. Guys, so the
Okay.
actual technical training and work is these tools. Okay. But these are the concepts, the learning, the sort of, this is, see, as a technical consultant, once you become a technical consultant, it is something that you will be majorly working like, okay, I am an expert for data extraction. In a data extraction, guys, also team will be having a specialized consultant that, okay, you are a specialized BI publisher consultant only. You are a specialized into data extraction through HCM. There is a special team for data loading, that these team members are working only for the bulk data processing and loading. There will be a team of consultants. They doesn't know actually everyone know everything. But as into medical profession, there will be a specialization, right? So over a period of time, while the sort of projects that you have implemented or something, you build a specialization that sort of level of competency that you have become an expertise into one area. That okay, there will be a set of consultant, they are specialized into customization of the application, changing the look and feel, adding new pages, changing the behavior, changing the font text. Like suppose this I don't want like this, I want to make it bold. I don't want like this, I want to make it right line. So if you go to any other application, what has happened, you have to open the source code and set the properties or change the thing. But Oracle has given you the cloud-based tools at upfront. You will access those tools and identify the text that you want to change, and you can change the text. Okay,
All
clear
right.
guys? Fine guys.
Clear.
Clear.
So
Piyush, sorry
guys,
for the
this
interruption.
just a
Here,
second guys, just be with into the class. This will be a little extended session because I need to cover up so many things, so that you will be having a clear picture about the course. Okay, yes, yes, tell me, what is your query?
yeah, as a technical, in that overall, which one is we use to mostly use for the any specific
Guys, you
exam?
go anywhere, do anything, okay? Even if you are supposed to load the data, even if you are supposed to work onto the web services, the main thing that BIP is the topmost thing. Every technical
Okay,
consultant has to be 100% onto the BIP, okay? All these things
okay,
slowly you will get, but
okay,
actually being as a technical consultant, you have to pick your domain, whether you are more into a financial domain or a supply chain domain or HCM domain. So the reason is that these tools are common. If you learn this, these are the concepts how you're supposed to use. Like suppose if you learn how to drive a bicycle, okay, then whether this is a bike that is from the hero or whether it's a kinetic or something, you will be familiar to learn and ride that bike, right? Only that you
yeah,
should need to make some adjustments or something. Okay, so you know how to build the report, you know how to design a report, you know how to fetch the data, how to write the SQL query, where to write the SQL query. Now to fetch the table, there could be 1 lakh tables provided into Oracle. By learning the technology, we cannot teach you all 1 lakh tables, right? But we can tell you that okay, how to identify the table, where the columns, how to make the joins, how to write an SQL query, where to write the SQL query, how to save it, how to execute it, how to extract the data. If you are able to extract for one business application or one particular requirement, then tomorrow you will do the research, understand the things, and you can do the things for other things as well. Okay. So guys, minimum one data loading technology you must be having good hands on, and one data extraction technology. But since this course has been designed that okay, actually in practical scenario, earlier ICS has not been asked. There is a separate concept. This does not comes into fusion technical. This is a integration specialist role. For integration specialist, web service, a good understanding of the web services, XML, JSON, that is also very good to require. That is the reason these three things are also part of this, that if you have a good understanding, it will be an added advantage. Okay, clear guys? And guys, in addition to that, any organization, definitely your 50%, 60% of discussion will happen suppose on this. Out of those 50%, 10 minutes to 20 minutes discussion will happen on BIP. But rest of these things, like they will definitely ask, even if they don't have the work, but maybe in future that work will come. These are the slide side tools, but so much of vast expertise and so much of offering these each of the tools. So there could be several tools. So interviewer is interested to know whether you know these utilities, whether you have worked into the customization, have you worked into the structure, do you know what is HCM Design Studio, have you used sandboxes, what is the practical uses of sandboxes, where you have used, how you have used. So it is good to know all these things also. Okay. Like security of the application, creating a user, setting the password of the user, resetting the password of the user, setting the properties that okay, every 90 days password should be automatically reset. Okay, assigning the role to the user, custom role to the user, defining a custom role. All these things are the job of a admin. But being as a technical consultant, it is good to have the knowledge, conceptual knowledge, the navigational knowledge, screen knowledge, all those things we will be discussing and providing. Okay. Clear?
Basically, this is taken care by DBA, no? What is the role DBA, role of DBA here?
Here there is no DBA. This is a cloud-based application. There is no DBA. That is the beauty. If you are from the EBS background, guys, there is a specific role called DBA. They need to maintain the server, but there is no server maintenance, right? Because everything you just subscribe for Netflix. Okay. So whatever Netflix has provided, you can log in and see those particular videos. Okay. You are not maintaining the Netflix that, okay, RAM is running out. Let's do the cleanup. Let's add one more AC because server room is getting heat. Nothing we need to maintain. So there is no DBA. It is just the admin role, some additional features. The role is an admin that offers you the capability to manage some sort of additional capabilities. Okay.
All right, all right.
Okay. Okay. So guys, in addition to that, if we go through with this lecture note 1, guys, what we have discussed, let's go to this in more detail. Guys, what we discussed, that suppose TCS is the organization, they want to capture their employee data. For that, they are using Fusion HCM as a software. They want to hire the employee, terminate the employee. Okay. And TCS has what TCS did? TCS has collaborated with Smile Dental organization that every time a person has been hired, we will intimate you. Smile Dental will get a notification that, okay, Fusion has been hired and became the employee, so that any dental treatment Piyush needs to do, he can go and visit the Smile Dental, and 50% discount will be provided to TCS employees, and 25% discount should be provided to any direct dependents of the TCS implies. Okay. So guys, this feature, this benefit should be only available till I am the employee of TCS only, right? The moment I have terminated, on the very next day, if I'm going to the Smile Dental, they should not need to give me that particular offering, right? So how is that going to happen? Suppose today I'm getting terminated, in night some job should need to be running. That job should need to extract all those employees who's having a last working day today and send that data to this particular vendor or this particular third party application, so that this application will know who are the employees who are still active, who are the employees who are inactive. Clear? So guys, if we need to send this data, what tools are required? We need to extract the data. If we are supposed to extract the data, what we are using? We have certain tools that are available, data extraction tools. So we will be learning these tools to extract the data. Clear?
Clear, clear.
Yeah.
Now suppose what TCS wants, that, okay, for every employee which is getting hired to third party good dental clinic, we have a collaborative partner. Every time we are hiring someone, we were sending the detail. Every time we are terminating someone, we are sending the details, so that that third party application is also maintaining some database in their server. They might be using any software, we don't care. They might be using some clinical software. Okay. But what has happened, every time a employee visit every time employee visit to a dental clinic and being getting operated, what TCS wants, every time the client is employee is getting operated, Smile Dental need to send some subscription or prescription or some sort of information back to Fusion application. Okay. So Smile will send you the data. But what has happened? Smile will send you the data into an email, and some HR should need to open those thousands mail, and each mail might be having 15 fields. They need to capture those 15 fields, go to the screen and manually enter the data. No. At that time, HR will say, see, lot of people are visiting and I am getting bundled up with lot of data. I need a technical support to load the data. Bulk data needs to be loaded. Okay. In that time, technical consultant has been called to pursue and support with these particular tools and techniques. Okay.
All right, Jay.
Clear? So guys, we will be discussing all the things like you have not asked me something like, suppose I say there is a user called Piyush. Okay, what user can do? User can have multiple accesses. Once Piyush has logged in, you could see Piyush has logged in. So once Piyush has logged in, Piyush has so many things he can access. In each of the modules, he can access different screens. In each of these screens, like suppose if I go there, this my client group, Piyush is acting as a HR manager. Piyush is having a role as a HR manager. That's why this tab is coming. As an HR manager, what Piyush can do? Piyush can hire a new person. Piyush can search any existing person. Piyush can change the compensation of the employee. Piyush can change the absences, apply the absences, set the performance, set the goals, set up the profile. These all the things are available. Maybe Piyush is the HR, but as a HR, Piyush is not allowed to hire the employee, or he is only authorized to hire the employee and change and manage the compensation. Rest all features are not supposed to be accessible to Piyush. Then guys, how that is going to be handled? That is going to be handled through the roles and responsibility that this user could be holding. Okay. At the same time, guys, Piyush can act as a HR manager. In addition to that, Piyush is having a role as a payroll manager. That's why he is able to see this payroll tab as well. Using this payroll tab, Piyush is capable to do the payroll calculation. After doing the calculation, he is able to distribute the payroll amount to different account holders. Piyush can act as a procurement officer as well. Procurement officer means Piyush can put some sort of purchase order. Okay, all these things, guys. The beauty of the cloud is it's all the roles can access simultaneously. If you have been from the EBS background, you might have heard something called responsibilities. So if you have two different responsibility at a time, what you are supposed to do, you can access only one responsibility at a time. If you have to go, you have to switch the responsibility. After switching the responsibility, you have five screens. You can at a time access only one screen in one responsibility, but that is not the case with Fusion, guys. See here, this is my URL. Once I logged in, I have 5 different rights. I can open this application in 5 different browsers, or in the same browser 10 different tabs I can open. Here I am standing onto which screen? Procurement. Here I can go to the home, and I can go into the screen called my client group. I can go into the person management screen, and under the person management screen, what I can do, I can search for the employee. Suppose I search for some employee starting with 100, percentage search for the employee. After searching the employee, I need to access the employee. We can go into accessing the employee. It will give us more screens, more details about this particular employee. So guys, functionally also you will be learning how to access what are the different screens. I am not saying suppose as a functional training, if you are going to learn 100 different screens and navigation, but this is a technical training. But whatever the main basic things, mandatory things which you should be knowing, that we will be covering. So if functional training cover 100 screens, minimum 5 to 10 screens, 15 screens, we will be covering as part of technical training as well. Okay. And guys, as I have explained yesterday, all these tools, okay, this is complete UI based tool. That means you will be learning these transactions. And if you are defining that, okay, when somebody is transferring the employee, it should need to follow some sort of approval management. So definitely you need to test that. So you will be learning how to transfer the employee. So you will be learning so many of the business transactions as well. Okay, this is completely UI based from the Fusion. All these tools are from the UI. So you will be learning all these things. In addition to that, suppose you said that, okay, I have changed the appearances into one particular screen. As a technical tool, you change the appearances, but you should need to validate as well, right? That whether based on the coding, where based on the properties that you have set, whether those changes has happened or not happened. So slowly and steadily, you will be learning so many of the screens while learning this technology. In addition to that, guys, all these utilities are nothing. These are small tools which are available into Fusion application. Okay, so all these things also you will be learning from the front end application only. So you please be rest assured we will be spending lot of time into the front end application as well. Okay, like see the utilities that I talk about, there's a tool section. Under that all there could be 100 of utilities. Some may be useful, some may not be useful. As part of our course curriculum, based on our experience, whatever the things which are more meaningful, useful, and must be knowing to the technical consultant that we are covering, like set preferences, okay, security console, schedule processes, download integration, report and analytics, okay, file and import utility, UCM server utility, all these almost 7-8 different sort of utilities we will be covering. Okay.
All right. All
Clear,
right.
guys? Guys, just one
Yes,
thing,
clear.
concept, I just want to tell you and explain you how good we are and how we are going to make a understanding so that you will be able to learn the things. Guys, as I said that, okay, the person Piyush has logged in, he's acting as a HR manager. Okay, he's acting as a payroll manager. You might not be able to correlate that thing. Okay, but if my job is to make you learn and understand the things, if I have explained you in a different manner, like suppose, just a second. Guys, this is a weird example. I got a you can say scolding as well to explain this example, but I prefer this example to tell because I can uh, think that okay, you guys can easily correlate the thing. Like as what I say, that there is an Indian cricket team. Okay, guys, who's the captain of Indian cricket team? Anyone knows?
Rohit Sharma.
Okay. So guys, how many members in an Indian cricket team that are playing? 11 players.
11.
Okay. So guys, these 11 people, these are what? These are manpower. These are the people. What role they are into? They are into player. What is the role? The basic role is of each these 11 people is what? First role which they are players, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I say Rohit Sharma is also one of the player?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Guys, in addition to that, does Rohit Sharma also has some another role also? He is acting as a captain as well. He has this role, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if Rohit Sharma is playing for the Indian cricket team, can I say that okay, at this fraction of second, Rohit Sharma is to be treated and act as a player, and at this point of time, he is supposed to act and switch as a captain? Nothing, right? It is an individual. He has been given a responsibility that you are a player for the team, you are a captain. In addition to that, he has one more role. What is that role? He's the opener, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, as each of the role that this particular individual has been, each role has some sort of expectations, boundaries, limitations, okay, or some sort of set of rules. Like as a player, you have to be humble or you have to be fit. Suppose as a player to be into the team, you have to be fit. This is the role or responsibility. As a captain, you have to be a team man. You have to be a leader. You have to be a team man, right? That is something. As a opener, you have to hit the ball hard. You may need to have a good strike rate, something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So guys, why I have explained you, if Rohit is a player, Rohit is a player, but Rohit can have multiple roles assigned. So one user, Rohit is what? Rohit is a user. Rohit is a user who can have multiple roles. Clear?
Yeah, yeah.
So guys, suppose Rohit is a player, Rohit is a captain, and he is a opener. Rohit does not have a role. Which role Rohit does not have? He does not have a role of a wicket keeper. Okay. If he does not have this role, can Rohit can go into the match and say that, okay, guys, let me do the wicket keeping? No. You are not authorized, you does not have this role, right?
Yes.
You are authorized only for these 3 roles. You please pursue your work into these roles. You cannot do this thing. So that is what I am explaining. Suppose there is a HR. Okay. Now try to correlate with our Fusion application. Suppose there is an HR. HR can have the role. He is authorized to do something work. What work? He can hire employee. What he can do? He can terminate the employee. And what he can do? He can promote the employee. And he can transfer the employee. Okay. Suppose this HR may be Rajiv. This HR could be given the role. Based on that role, he is having this sort of access. Okay. There is another HR into the organization. This Rajiv is having one role. Maybe the role is head HR. Okay. And there could be a possibility. What has happened? There is another person. This person is Shyam. This person is a junior HR. The role that he is holding, that is a junior HR. As a junior HR, what he can do? He can only hire the employee, but he cannot promote, transfer, or do any other things. Clear?
Yes. Clear.
Yeah.
Guys, you are able to correlate?
Yeah.
So guys,
Yes,
that is
Piyush.
what like I would like to explain each of the concept. Okay. And those concepts I will be explaining into a very common layman language. Okay. In a real time practical examples or something. Some of those examples may be weird. So just uh, bear me. But my only intention is that tomorrow you should not need to go to any textbooks or somewhere that what is role. Okay. Now, additionally, guys, while we are discussing about the role, there is some concept is that concept is security. What security is, guys? Security means that, okay, we are saying, Rajiv, you can hire, terminate, promote, and transfer. And Sham, you can only do the hire. That is okay. That is the function security. What Rajiv can do? Rajiv can do these four sort of functionalities. And Sham can do only this functionality. Okay. But I am saying there is a concept of a data security. What is data security? Suppose Rajiv is acting as a head HR for which TCS India. Okay. Rajiv is acting as a head HR for TCS India and he has the authority to hire the employee, terminate the employee. But can Rajiv say that, okay, I am using Fusion application. I am having the authority to hire the employee and let me hire the employee in Tata Motors? He cannot, right? Because Tata Motors might be having their own HR. Agreed?
Yes, agreed.
Understanding the chronology and how the things are going to be discussed.
Yes,
And guys,
Piyush.
another concept is suppose Rajiv is for TCS, but Rajiv is a HR manager for TCS India. Okay, there is a TCS UK, there is a TCS US, and there is a TCS UAE. Can Rajiv allowed to hire the person here? No. Each of these location might be having their own HRs. Okay. Clear, guys?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, clear.
So guys, what I mean to say that for the same location, there could be two individuals acting as a HR, but acting as a HR, they have different sort of roles, different sort of privileges. Based on those privileges, from the same location, one person is actually able to execute multiple functions, while this person is able to execute only one function. Other concept is that, okay, Rajiv is the person, but his data, his access is only limited to TCS, Tata Motors or Tata Chemicals or Tata Financial Services. Okay, his access is only for TCS. In addition to that, he can his access is only limited to TCS India. He cannot say that, okay, let me hire the person into TCS USA. No. Okay.
All right.
Guys, over to you. I have lot of things to tell and discuss, but as I said, that the objective of these demos is to make you familiarize that what is the way that we are teaching, what are the things that we are going to cover, what are the delivery that we are going to make. Okay, all these things are only that we are going to provide and make you familiar with and make you understand. We have been having different sort of concept. For each of these concept, we have different sort of PPTs and all those sort of things are ready for you that we will be sharing. It's just the time that you need to enroll yourself, and you will be getting all the access material, all the trainings. We will be hand holding you guys. We will be sharing like some assignments, some pre-recorded videos. Okay, everything will be provided. Guys, I am very flexible and we entertain the request. You can establish a direct connect with me before and after the class. In the class, you can raise your hands, type in your queries. Maybe within the class or after the class or before the next class, we will try to resolve and address your queries. Okay. The benefit that is still running today, early bird subscription offer is there that will going to give you a 2000 straightforward discount, but that is not of something more rewarding. The main reason that I will request you to get enrolled as soon as possible, that you will be getting at least 2 months of free access for the Fusion application. Okay, guys, I want you to just correlate, check, get validate us, judge us well, and then get yourself enrolled as soon as possible, because tomorrow onwards we will be practically actually starting with our real time of classes. Okay. Guys, these are the training
Okay.
materials that we have provided and we will be preparing and handing over to you, having each minute concept. But guys, these are just for your reference purposes. Everything I will be explaining through our notes in Notepad++. I will be explaining Excel. I will be explaining. We will be building the files, creating the files. We will be understanding how we are supposed to do, start researching the things. Okay. Like suppose BIP is the tool. BIP is the tool that requires data to be extracted, and for that we have to have a good knowledge about the Oracle related tables. So how to start with? We cannot remember all the tables. How to get the things? We have to come to our friend to Google and we will say HCM tables and views for Oracle Fusion. Since this is a cloud-based application, Oracle also offered all the knowledge over a cloud. Freeware concepts has been provided by Oracle. HCM tables for specific modules, submodules, everything has been provided. Okay. There could be lakhs of table, guys. You could not be able to understand and learn, but we will be making you understand that by looking into this, you understand that, okay, this is something related to the compensation module. This is the base table because it is ending with underscore B. This is the transactional table or translable table that, okay, if something or organization has purchased the license into 3 or 4 languages, this will keep the language pack related data. So the nomenclature, the basic understanding, the concept that is required, that may require 3 to 5 years of hands-on experience to build that sort of competency, that we will be passing you in 15 minutes of time, making you understand, and you should be able to read through the things and understand and identify different sort of table. Talking about the web services, guys, which web services are available? Whether the web services are available to create the employee or just to update the employee, whether the web services allows you to create and update or delete also, whether the web services are of a REST type or SOAP type. How you will get to know? You will check and see REST services for Fusion like this. Documentation has been provided. We will be walking you through, hand holding you how to start from the scratch, starting your research, going through the documentation. Because guys, you have to be self-independent because Fusion is evolving every quarter. The patches are getting updated, new features are getting updated. You have to be familiar how to read through the articles, understand what does this article means, how to implement, how to practice these things. All these things we will be making you understand. There is a concept called FBDI to load the data for supply chain, the tool called FBDI. So how to start with procurement FBDI. You will be getting the first page itself that will list down all the templates, all the knowledge, everything has been provided. Okay, guys, it is up to you. Everything is hands-on. Okay, the more you respond, the more you will let me know that okay, these concepts you understood in one shot. I will be investing less time into the topic. In addition to that, my personal recommendation is that every weekend we will be providing you very small basic sort of pre-recorded videos of 15 minutes to half an hour that will prepare you for the next upcoming week, or certain tools which are very basic. We will be discussing only the thing that I request you. You should be regular into the class. You will be taking up the assignments. You will be practicing and you will be listening to the videos. In addition to that, the only thing that I want that you should give me your trust and faith. Okay, if more you trust and follow my instruction, you will be definitely in 2 years, 2 months of time, you can start claiming yourself as a fusion technical consultant with a 1 year to 3 years of range of experience. Okay, guys.
All right, Piyush.
Guys, please do reach out to Kumar and get yourself enrolled. Okay, link has already been provided. Early bird offer is already going on. Okay.
All right, all right.
In addition to that, if you have any queries, questions, please be open and I'm here to address your queries.
Sir, hi, sir. As you have mentioned, the course is having the OIC option. In OIC, to what extent will we learn? Like integrations.
Subhash, your voice is not coming at all clearly. Just be slow so that I can understand. I will
Yes.
able to understand. In
Yes, sir.
OIC, what is your query?
In OIC, to what extent will we learn? Like integrations, like how many integrations? Like what type of integrations?
Sir, I'll give you through a different way. Okay.
Okay.
I cannot claim the number of integration like we are going to give 20 integration, 30 integration or something. Okay. Let's understand that you are going to be a mechanical engineer. You are going to join BMW and you are supposed to learn how to make a engine. Okay. So it is not something that they will tell you. Suppose they have 5 different sort of models to create the engine. So while you are into the training session, into the BMW research lab, they will not train you onto all 5 engines. That after your training, you will be placed into some projects. You will be allocated that, okay, you are working onto this series, for this series, this engine. But you need to know what is the outer cover, inner shell, what is shaft, what is the tools that you are supposed to use, what is a screwdriver, how to use the screwdriver, what is the all the tools you should need to know, right? First.
Yeah.
So you will be getting familiar each and every core concept, then using those concepts, then clubbing those concepts. Like suppose I teach you first concept, second concept, third concept, then club first and second concept, then club first and third concept, then club first 2 3 concepts. Then slowly and steadily what has happened, we start that okay, your integration is like this, but you end it up that your integration could be like this much big. Okay.
Okay.
So in one integration itself, you will be able to understand all the things. What integration needs? Integration needs how to extract the data, how to load the data, how to handle the exceptions, how to notify the data to someone, how to email that data, how to put the data into FTP server, in UCM server, in ATP databases. Okay. In any of the integration, only these things are required. In addition to that, how to schedule the integration. In addition to that, parameters, how to use the parameters, custom parameters and all those sort of things. Okay.
Okay. So for these integrations,
Guys,
you'll be, for example,
yes.
everyone example. You will show us one real time, like how it does it work. That's it, right? Correct? Like placing a file in FTP server.
Real
You will show us one example in real time.
Yes. Everything is practically.
Okay.
Everything is practically. Almost you can consider, like if we talk about FTP, guys, as we discuss in FTP, what sort of file related operations? Reading a file, writing a file, copying a file, reading a file in a edit mode, writing a file into append mode. Okay, writing a file with the specific format, then deleting a file, copying a file, moving a file from one directory to another directory. You are trying to read a file, passing the path, it errors out because file does not exist. File exists or folder does not exist. You want to move the file from location C drive to D drive. You does not have the access for D drive to write the file. So all those exception handling. FTP is not just one integration, 10 integration. ATP is not one integration, 10 different concept, 10 different integration. Then integration, if you know FTP, you know ATP, we are going to give you the assignments. Use the FTP, read the data, put the file into FTP, append the data into FTP file, read the file again, read the data, put it into some database table. So end-to-end integrations, each concept you will be able to get an understanding and hands-on understanding. Okay.
Okay, sir. Clear.
Fine, guys. Again, requesting you, please get yourself enrolled. Okay. There will be 2 trainings for the demo that will be uploaded into this particular enrollment tool that we have, the learning management tool. Okay. In addition to that, guys, very basic related things to 2-3 applications I will be providing. I will request personally, although that has not been planned, but I will request personally that 2-3 very basic things, although we are going to cover those tools again. Okay, but understand that these tools are very basic. A 12th guy will also understand and use these tools. So I will request 2-3 navigational videos, how to access BIP server, how to run the file, how to copy a file, how to paste the file, how to rename the file. Those basic sort of tutorials we will request admin to upload, so that you can go through those particular tutorials over weekend, having more better understanding, having more better clarity, and then it will be a cakewalk for you to start enroll and start your journey with as a Fusion technical consultant. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Piyush.
Piyush.
Piyush, have a doubt. In EBS, we used to develop a custom pages or custom developments. In
That
Fusion
is not
also,
there.
it will be
That
like
is
that?
not there.
Not there.
No, that is not
So
there.
there is no
In
custom page development in this Fusion.
In Fusion, pages can be developed with VBCS as the latest technology that is going to become Redwood. Other technologies
Okay.
called Apex and all has been obsolete. Everything is through VBCS. That requires a specialized skills and specialized training and specialized sort of course curriculum. This is not included into this course.
So in the overall Fusion application, if we want to embed any custom UI, we cannot perform like that.
No, guys,
Okay.
EBS and Fusion are different. Okay, you can write the SQL, you can write the procedure, you can do any sort of customization. It's a cloud. Why you are able to do those things? Because that is a own premises application. Okay, here everything has been maintained and managed by Oracle. There everything has been maintained and owned by the DB of your local company in support with Oracle. Okay, so what has happened? They have given you the source code. You can do any customization. If something fails, that is your responsibility. By end of the day, you will reach out to Oracle. Oracle will say that, okay, I'll give you the same patch. It will overwrite everything. But this time everything has been managed and maintained by Oracle. If Oracle give you the access that, okay, come access my system and do any customization, thousands of customer will do lakhs of customization. Oracle might not be aware what sort of customization each individual is doing, how they will be able to manage and own. Now currently the responsibility of the security, up uptime of the application and everything has to be owned by Oracle, right? That is the reason customizations are not allowed into Fusion.
Okay.
What if the business requirement is not mapping in the existing standard application? Then we have to go for customization, right?
They already know if they are moving from EBS to Fusion,
Okay.
the sales team of Oracle, they have already made it clear why they are moving from Oracle to Fusion, because they know that now no customization is required. What Oracle says that, okay, Fusion is the fusion of core best sort of technologies, the learning that I have for last 40 years being into the ERP domain. I have incorporated every single bit that you might be looking forward. Still, if you require, yes, there are certain ways, but that does not include into Fusion technical. That is other tools, other technique, other courses. Through that also, it is possible. But as part of this course curriculum, we are not covering VBCS.
Yeah, understood. I just want to know is the feasibility is there or not. Okay, understood for this course contents. Just want to know. That's it. Thank you.
Fine, guys. Thank you, everyone. Guys, please get yourself enrolled today, because once you get enrolled, then only the group will be created. And for tomorrow class, the links and everything will be shared tomorrow. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Piyush. Good night.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.